Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys my first in my LMG series, and I'm gonna basically do a an LMG series like I did my assault rifle and SMG series. I will get one gameplay and show you guys the gun and do like a quick review and give it a rating. Then I will do a follow up with the gold gun version of that weapon as well. And I know most people don't care about gold guns, but it's kind of fun to get gold guns in every gun. So and to have proof of it on video, I guess for myself is always fun. Regardless, I end up prestiging and losing them all anyway. But any which way, so this isn't going to be like an overly technical review of the gun. It's just my experience with the gun in Call of Duty. I'm not going to go over real life stuff with the guns because, frankly, I'm not knowledgeable enough for that type of stuff, and I'm not going to fake it for you guys' sake. For your guys' sake, I'm not going to fake it for sure because it'd be ridiculous for me to try to be like Xbox Ahoy or something like that. But my objective, though, is to just basically play with the different weapons and let you guys know my thoughts on them. So, and this is a nice little spot right here. I ended up getting that guy. But I ended up falling back, as you can see right here, because I knew that they knew where I was going to be at. I knew that they're spawning over by Seaside and maybe under the bridge, most likely, so I wanted to fall back. Ended up doing okay this game. But, you know, this was a tough gun for me to use. Let's just get that out of the way right now. As you guys may or may not know, I'm an assault rifle user. I'm very comfortable with an assault rifle in this game, not so comfortable with anything else. So, shotgun snipers, SMGs, LMGs, I'm basically pretty pathetic. I mean, I can get decent gameplays, but I just don't feel right using them. In any situation, I would rather use an assault rifle, any assault rifle for that matter. So the LMG. So in this situation, I'm using the L86, and I'm basically gonna go down the line from the top to the bottom. And you can see right here, I try to fall back because I knew that guy was on the other side of the wall, and I did not want to rush out and get killed. So we play the waiting game, and I ended up winning, luckily, on that. But all in all, I have to say that I guess, and this is just in my opinion, and like most of my other review videos, some of you guys don't agree, some of you guys do agree, which is totally acceptable. Again, I'm not comfortable with the LMGs, so for me, this gun in my hands is clearly an easy 6 out of 10, maybe a 7. Now, it's not to say the gun is bad. It does serve a purpose, and there's times that you can use this gun and it will be great. But for me personally and my playstyle, this gun is not high in my list of ones that I would use. And we'll see again how this one will compare to other LMGs that are out there, because from what I've heard, actually this is one of the better LMGs. So if you guys don't like my rating in the gun, don't take it to heart. It's just my personal preference is not to use this gun, and it's just not to use LMGs in general. But it's going to be a learning experience as I'm working through these LMGs. I might be able to go back to this gun and say this gun is an easy 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. Who knows? But for me right now, to get this just one gameplay of using this gun, which this is just a mediocre game, end up going 57 and 5, I think, at this one. But I'm also using assault, which is helpful for myself, and I'm using the old Predator missile, Attackopter, and Reaper combination, which always nets me at least. I mean, he always usually does pretty well. I always do over 40 kills usually if I'm going to be using this one. But I'll show you guys a couple situations where the aim on this guy is just horrible. And the attachments I'm using is red dot and grip. Now, I was trying to use red dot, or excuse me, grip and silencer, but it just would not work. I would get like 7 hit markers, and I would be able to shoot and pray and spray down a line and try. And this is an example right here. Look at how many times I have to shoot at this guy to kill this guy. And my red dot was right on the guy. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it was right on the guy. And this is me burst firing at the guy, and it worked. But look at this. I can't get him in final stand. I was shooting at him for so many bullets, burst firing, and you'd think it would be able to hit him. But it's like it shoots a ton of bullets in the direction of the red dot. It doesn't mean that all of the bullets are going to hit wherever the red dot is aiming. And that, to me, is the reason why I gave the gun such a low rating. To be able to aim down the sights, shoot at, it's like basically if you had maybe a real life situation where you're shooting down sights of a scope, and basically the scope was off center, and that's the way it felt. It felt like I was shooting down the scope and not being able to hit the targets. Unlike using something like any of the assault rifles, the ACR, the SCAR, CM901, whatever it may be. I feel like I aim down the sights, I can burst fire and instantly kill them, versus something like with this LMG where it just I burst fire and it just still doesn't hit the target, even though my red dot is exactly like right on the target. So those are two little examples of how I think that the gun plays a lot of the times. It just doesn't hit where it should be. However, that being said, if you get into situations where you have people trapped down a hallway or something like that, I mean, again, it ends up being like the map and playstyle. Like there's, I think on Mission by the B flag, if you pray and spray just up in that area, I mean, you can get triple quad kill feeds with that thing. There's a place on Seatown that I did a teaser for in a previous video. I ended up getting a quad feed using the gun. So it's not to say that it's horrible always. It's definitely a situational gun, along with probably all of the LMGs. It will be situational of times where yes, it is better than other weapons because you can shoot 100 bullets at somebody instead of 20. So yeah, I mean it just depends again, situationally speaking, when you should be using the gun. For me personally, I don't feel comfortable with LMGs. So this series is going to be a struggle for me to be able to get gameplays. Watch this though. This made me so mad. This guy ends up killing me 3 times in a row. Watch this. I kill this guy right here, and look at this guy, just hanging out, having a beer, laying down, sniping people with my assassin. I was so mad, but look at this guy. So he's just still chilling there, and so I just burst fire. Look at how many hit markers that. See, that took 4 bursts of aiming down sight with hit markers to kill him. Four sets of hit markers to kill a guy is just too many in my opinion. It just seems like I should have been able to kill a guy quicker, but it doesn't happen like that always. And lag compensation is something that can be kind of a pain in the backside, because anytime you have lag in the game and you're shooting 100 bullets, it's hard enough to hit him as is, let alone when there's lag. So I was having problems here and there with that as well. But you can see it's not always bad, not every situation. I mean those 2 guys died pretty easily, but they weren't also moving. So I guess it just depends. I think as I end up playing through and use more LMGs, it will be an entertaining time to see what actually I like using and stuff. And I think I ended up dying somewhere around here. I ended up dying there. I was like, what the hell got me? Oh, did I get myself? I don't even know what the heck. I think the sniper was back there again, because I run back there and he gets me. He gets me 3 times. And I'm just like, why the heck? Yeah, look at that. It was a sniper guy again, just hanging out back there. I was so mad. So yeah, I gave the gun a low rating, but again, as I've heard, this is one of the better LMGs. So we'll see as the series evolves. One thing I do want to have you guys do though to help me out, you guys the game has been out forever. I should have done a series a long time ago and I stopped. I'm excited to bring it back so I can actually do the reviews on all these guns. I'm not excited because I have to use these guns, but what I want you guys to be able to do is leave comments in the comment section below and let me know what attachments you guys think are the best for the weapon. And now I know that T-Mart did a video on the LMG. I don't even know if it was this one, but talking about thermal sight was the best, because if you use thermal and go prone, it shoots like straight, like a laser beam, supposedly. I'm not interested in using a thermal sight, and maybe I'll give it a try, but the reality is I don't think it's gonna work for me. But there's that guy camping down there again, giving me my my little kill streak. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys are swearing by the thermal sight and you guys say it is great, maybe I'll definitely give it a try. Who am I to not give it a try? But I want to use your guys' help, because I think the game has been out so damn long, and even with patch updates and whatever, you guys will have the best information for me to let me know what the best setup for the LMG is. So what I'm going to do is I'll do one gameplay with a review, and then have you guys leave comments below for the attachments, and then whatever the best or the most popular. Look at this guy again, man. It was the guy laying down sniping again that got me. I was so pissed at that guy. Same spot, just goes back to the same spot and lays down with his assassin. Shit like that is just frustrating. But he killed me 3 times out of my 5, so I guess what can you do? Anyway, leave comments in this video or any other gun review video that I'm going to be doing going forward for the LMGs, and then I'll use your guys' information for the attachments to help me select my attachments for my gold gun gameplay for that weapon. So hopefully you guys like this review. It's very like vague, I know, but appreciate your guys' time and watching the video. Hope you guys will enjoy it. 57 in 5 with kill streaks, and the Reaper helped me out quite a bit. Anyway, have a good one, and we will catch you guys later. And yeah, thanks for stopping by again.